Thank you very much, Madam President. Dear colleagues, let me start by expressing our group's full solidarity with the people of Greenland and with Denmark, a member state of this organization, whose sovereignty and territorial integrity have been openly challenged. These threats against the rules-based international order must be understood within a broader political context. The United States of America has a long and well-documented record of imperial interventions, regime change operations, and violations of international law. What marks this phase as particularly dangerous is the abandonment of any attempt to justify such actions, legally or morally, and the extension of this coercive logic even towards its allies and partners. As Henry Kissinger once cynically observed, it may be dangerous to be America's enemy, but to be America's friend is fatal. Today, this warning resonates with renewed force. Greenland stands as a stark example of this reality. Our response must therefore be unambiguous. Greenland is not a strategic asset to be acquired, negotiated, or traded. In accordance with international law and the Charter of the United Nations, only the people of Greenland have the right to decide freely on their political future, without external pressure or interference. Any deviation from this principle undermines international legality and democratic legitimacy. At the same time, the very recent violent abduction of the Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro through direct military action constitutes a grave violation of international law and the prohibition of the use of force. Simultaneously, pressure exerted on Mexico, an observer state on this assembly, and on other countries in the region, which illustrates a renewed assertion of domination based on the law of the mighty. Europe now faces a fundamental choice. History has shown that ambiguity, silence, and appeasement in the face of coercive power do not preserve peace. They normalize aggression. That is why we must never allow the law of the strongest to replace the role of law, nor accept the dismantling of a century of international legal principles. Dear colleagues, the credibility of this assembly once more depends on clarity and consistency. Sovereignty, territorial integrity, and self-determination are not negotiable, regardless of who violates them and which state suffers as a victim. As a group, we will withdraw our amendments. We did so already in the Political Affairs Committee, because what is important in our debate is all of us to express our full solidarity to the people of Denmark and Greenland. Thank you, dear colleagues.